What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be giving my first impressions of the new MOBA Battlerite. This is not a traditional MOBA, or at least not what MOBAs have been defined as now. There's no towers, no minions, no PvE of any kind. You just get dropped down into an arena and you fight other players. Last team standing wins. That's the game. This is Bloodline Champions 2.0. Literally, it's made by the same people, different publisher, but it's Bloodline Champions 2.0. They took some characters from Bloodline Champions, pretty much carbon copied them, like Ashka, who's like the fire demon guy, is like the same from Bloodline Champions. Definitely some improvements, definitely some tweaks, if I'm remembering things correctly. So it's Bloodline Champions 2.0. If you like that, if you like the idea of a MOBA without the boring 40-minute farm phase, then this is it. This is good. I'm a fan of this type of MOBA because I don't like just the long nature of most MOBA games. So big fan of this. I was a big fan of Bloodline Champions as well. However, I am not good at this game, and I was not good at Bloodline Champions. And anyone that's been around for a while knows that Bloodline Champions has a special place in my heart as one of the games that I really liked but never got good at. It's going to take me... I'm going to have to grind at a game like this to get good at it. And this is weird because you'd think that, coming from WoW 3v3 Arena, that I'd just, be able to pick this up. But I don't know, the top-down controls, I'm just not used to it. And I'm liking it, though. I'm liking that I'm not good at it because it feels good to make those, like, big gains, I started hitting my shots a little bit more, started, doing whatever. Because with most games, I'm typically pretty good at them. Like, no, I picked up Wildstar. I was really good at Wildstar. WoW, pretty good at WoW. Call of Duty, Titanfall, whatever. I'm generally one of the better players. But in this, I'm a grade 8. And there's people that are like grade 15, grade 16. I'm not very good. I am not very good, but I like that. So the character I'm playing here is Taya. The two characters I like a lot so far are Taya and Freya. They rhyme. Freya has hammers and is like Thor with crazy lightning shit, and as a melee character / a little bit ranged. And Taya is a crazy boomerang chick who I think is really fun to play because her projectiles, they arc and do all kinds of crazy stuff, and the boomerang comes back to you, so you can, if you want to hit somebody twice, you need to reposition after you throw it. Lots of cool stuff like that, but I'm not very good at it, clearly. So I like that the characters are all pretty different. I don't remember Taya from Bloodline Champions. Maybe there was a boomerang character that I just am not remembering, but I think this might be one of the new ones. I'm not sure, though. This game, super competitive. There are some people that are really, really good. Maybe it's just that I'm really bad, but there's some people that are really good. It's a traditional, it's what you'd expect from a MOBA. There's a lot of characters have a lot of different abilities, lots of cool abilities, like those orbs that those two healers are putting down. Projectiles move more slowly through them, and I believe that they also slow players down, so you can block projectiles, and there's a lot of reactionary stuff. A lot of the characters have counters to where if you hit them while they're guarding, there's some sort of effect that, reflects damage or teleports behind them. Like this guy, I think, is getting ready to counter me here in a second. Yeah, I'd hit him in the counter. He teleports behind me, and he goes immune there for a second. That's part of that Shifu guy's mechanics. So a lot to learn, whole lot to learn, and I am a pleb. I was watching some of the people on Twitch that are like 4.9K rated, and they know like all the characters in and out, and I'm not there. I'm not anywhere close to there yet. I'm still figuring out like spacing and zoning, and it's a whole different beast. I think if this game was like third person, like Paragon, I think I'd do a little bit better, but since it's top down, the camera movement I'm not very good at. Occasionally, like I like lose track of my guy just because I'm a total freaking scrub right now. But I like the game overall, and I like that the game, there's some cool things about this game that a lot of people probably aren't expecting. So there's a replay system, which I think is fairly standard in MOBAs now, but I think it's cool because I played these games that you're seeing right now at work, and I came home and recorded them from my primary PC, and this game, my work PC is from 2010. And it's not like a gaming PC. It's like an HP Pavilion something. It's, a shit tier computer. And I was able to play this game 60 frames a second just fine, and I like that. So this is a great game for fucking around at work with or whatever, because you can play it on whatever. And in my case, as a YouTuber, I can just pull the recording and it's no big deal. So I really like that. This is a game that I probably won't be playing a ton, but it's a great game for, just dropping in and playing a few games. But if you want to get into it deep, you definitely can. There's a really, really high skill cap. And if you're into WoW arenas, I think you'll really like this game. So give it a shot. The devs hooked me up with a free key. I begged on Twitter, and I got my way. They gave me a key, and they also gave me a code for a really, super uncommon mount. That fire lizard thing, no one has that. I'm the only guy I've seen that has that. So that's kind of neat. But anyway, that's my first impressions of Battlerite. Be sure to check it out, especially if you're into Bloodline Champions. This is the new Bloodline Champions. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it made sense. Kind of did it in one take, but I definitely think the game is worth checking out, especially since you guys are from the 3v3 WoW arena audience, and many of you guys probably don't like MOBAs because of or at least the ones of you guys that don't like MOBAs probably don't like them for the minions and the long drawn out non-PvP stuff. So I'm a fan. I'm liking this, and I think I'll be playing a little bit more, despite being terrible.